around the country together. They kicked ass all from Alcatraz to Washington, D.C., and then came back into Wounded Knee. And, throughout that time, like Chauncey said, our folks tried to keep us out of it a little bit. But, at a point, there was a time when they couldn't keep us out of it. Just because of the Cultural Revolution that was taking place back in the late 60s, because of the fight that was taking place here in our home over the fish. Back when it was the survival of Native Americans, or survival of American Indians, is what it started as. In Alcatraz, with people like Robert Free and Leonard and Steve Robidoux and Bobby Robidoux and Dino Butler and all these guys, all these guys today, some of them aren't with us today. And I was thinking, what would they want me to say? Maybe say something good on their behalf, on behalf of the many of our warriors that have gone on in the last 40 years. That until just maybe last year weren't even recognized, that fought for us so that we could have a life today, so that we could bring our children up in a good way, around this Indian way. But today, like the brother says, this is America. We're not only just Native Americans, we're American citizens too. And as American citizens, we have a vote. We have the ability to go out and make a vote and make people realize and understand, how important this is to our people. How important Leonard Peltier is to his family, to his people. This morning I was out driving around out in the country, and I was looking at all the green, all the trees and the grass, all the waters out here. How much I would love to see Leonard be free to be able to experience this nature, because he doesn't experience that when he's locked up behind the bars in a cement room. And most of the time when they have him on lockdown, and he's our elder today, but we're lucky that he's still with us. But we do need to find a way to bring him home, and while we do that, our people need to find a way to be connected to this Mother Earth. This is our foundation, this is our way. So today, I'm standing here in front of this old man right here, this Canupa, and what it represents for our people. And I'll try to say something good. I see it today, the way the government even treats their own people. Pretty soon there's going to be a wild, wild west right here in America. Just like they're fighting in East and all over the East country. It's going to be like that here. If we keep being pushed, not just us, but the white people and the black people and the Oriental people and all the people. They made them all citizens of America. On our Indian land that they took away from us, that they took away from our ancestors, that they still mine on today. Like today, I heard the president wants to open mining up at the Grand Canyon, the Indian land, it's a national park, in America. They want to start mining again when they should be thinking about green energy, how to sustain our people. How are we going to sustain ourselves? Are we going to go back to nature and live off the land if we don't know how? How are we going to hunt, and how are we going to fish our kids if they don't know how, if we don't show them? How are they going to know to sing the songs and the ceremonies, if we don't show them? We have to show them these things. And as we show them these things, these rallies become bigger and become stronger again, like it was back in the early 70s. And What year was it? My father broke Leonard Peltier out of prison in Lompoc, California in 1979. He was out for 5 days, but he got caught and he got put back in. But they had a trial that lasted like 10 months down in Los Angeles. And at the end, they proved, the defense for Leonard proved that the government put a hit out on him. That they went into the prison and found an Indian man and hired him to kill Leonard Peltier. But this Indian man, when he went to meet Leonard Peltier, he fell in love with him because he was such a good man. Because he had such a good heart, and he had this good spirit around him. That instead of trying to kill him, he confronted him and told him, "Hey, these guys want me to take you out." And from that, they decided, well, we're going to have to break you out of prison. But today, all those folks that broke him out of prison are dead today, too. Bobby Garcia, Dallas Thundershield. I'm not sure about Richard Stanton Elk. I haven't heard about him in a long time. My father, he's gone. And, Bobby Robidoux. There's a lot of people involved in Leonard. Steve Robidoux, Chico Robidoux. And, me and Sue could go on and on. But just today, we sweat and we do things around this culture. We might powwow, we might go to ceremonies or things like that. We'll always have to remember to say a prayer for our relative, Leonard Peltier, to say a prayer for his family, that doesn't get to enjoy his time and, his good heart like that. And, I never have a speech or anything. But what I really think, because these brothers come all the way up from down south, they brought their drum, that we should have a honor song for Leonard, at this time. I want to sing a song after the drum group to come up and sing a song, one more song for the people. Oh. I'll rock this town. As far as the mic goes. say, thank you in honor of our brother Leonard Peltier, our relative, our uncle,